Hey guys, it's Hazeltail, and today we're finally doing another declutter. It's been forever since I have done one. This one is obviously going to be my lipsticks. This is only traditional lipsticks and liquid lipsticks. I have jumbo pencils and glosses and stuff like that I'm going to do in another video. But I have them divided all up by color. I've got my nudes and neutrals right here. Pinks, reds, purples, and then this section is just random colors that didn't fit in the other sections. I'll start with the nudes over here. This one is a Maybelline lipstick, one of the color Sensational in Champagne Shimmer. Oh, I wasn't close enough to the camera. I can't tell if it's just really close to my skin tone or if there's not really a lot of color to it and it's just shimmer. I'll put this with the maybes for now. And we have another Maybelline lipstick. This one is in Bare All. Again, I'm gonna have to think about this one. Maybe I'll try it on and see what it looks like and then decide. This one I'm probably going to get rid of. It's a Revlon matte lipstick in Nude Attitude. I don't think they even make these anymore. Yeah, that's really orange for me. I'm going to get rid of this one. Then I have one of the older Kat Von D lipsticks. At least I think they're the old ones. It's one of the Painted Love lipsticks in Agatha. I like the color, but... wow, that looks very similar to the Revlon one from just now, so I guess I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Then we have one of the Rimmel London Kate Moss lipsticks. And I don't see a name on here, it just says 113 for the color. And again, that looks a lot like the other two. And it is. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. You know, on second thought, I'm gonna put the Kat Von D one in the maybe pile, because it looks a little pinker than the other two. Then I know I'm gonna keep this one. It was my first MAC lipstick, probably my only one actually. It's a Sheen Supreme lipstick in Supremely Confident, and this is a really good, like, wipe out your lips nude color for me. And it's like shiny and hydrating, so I'm gonna keep this. This one I'm not even gonna bother to swatch. It looks gross and old, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I haven't even touched it in years, probably. Then I have an Ulta lipstick. The shade is 243. I can't tell if there's an actual name anywhere. Oh, this is a little bit more pink looking. Yeah, that's more pink than nude, but I really like it, so I'm gonna keep it. Then we have another Ulta lipstick. This one is Parisian Pout. Again, it's more pink. That's nothing really special, and the texture is not that special. Can you see it? So I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Then I have one of these NYX lipsticks. It's an older line of their lipsticks, and I don't know if they make them anymore. It's called the Black Label lipstick, and I feel like this one's gonna be more pink. And it's called, yeah, Frosted Pink. Oh my god, you guys. The lipstick came out. It is in the lid. I am definitely throwing that away. Ah, that's terrible. I don't think I can put this back together. I'm just like scraping little bits of lipstick onto the tube part, so I'm just gonna put this down. Then I have a basic e.l.f. lipstick. The shade is Fantasy. It's like a darker neutral. I don't really wear this type of color very often. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. And I have a lipstick from the Color Workshop, which I'm assuming is one of those cheap brands they sell in drugstores around the holidays. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one. The texture is not that great. I have another Maybelline lipstick. This one is called Nude Lust. Ooh, I like that color. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I like that. And this one I know for sure I'm keeping. It's a L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick. They don't make it anymore. But the shade is 181 Sheer Linen, and it's my favorite go-to neutral lipstick, especially if I want shine. Yeah. This is another old Wet n Wild lipstick, different line than the other ones. It's called Pink Champagne, and I feel like it's probably going to be really dry. Yeah. Like there's a line where the tube cut into the actual lipstick bullet. And it's really shaky. I'm not even going to deal with this. I'm going to get rid of this one. And now we're just going to get into the liquid lipsticks. I think 4 of these are matte, and this last one I'm not really sure. The first is the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suit in Nudie Patootie. It's like a grayish beige color. I haven't worn it on its own yet. I've mixed it in with one of the peach shades they have. I'm going to keep it because I at least like mixing them. And then we have 2 Milani ones. These are the Amore Matte Lip Creams. This first one is in Darling, and it's the pinker of the 2. I really like these. It's just a problem with them is they dry darker than they look in the tube. So I'm going to keep this one. And I actually like this second one better. It's called Adorable, and it's more of like a brown nude. And these smell so good. They smell like vanilla or like vanilla frosting. Now I have 2 lipsticks from NYX. They're both liquid lipsticks. This one is the Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. These have been out for a few years now, like quite a few years, and I really like all of them. They just don't set down like most liquid lipsticks. They stay kind of soft feeling. And this is the neutral one I have. Actually, it looks like I need to get a new one. But until I get a new one, I'm going to hang on to this one. I don't know how I feel about the last one. It's the NYX Extreme Lip Cream in the shade Natural. If it's super shiny, I probably won't wear it. I like the color though. This one will go in the maybes. Now I'm going to move on to the pinks. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this one. It's another one of the L'Oreal Color Riche lipsticks. This is in the shade Pink Plush. It's like a sheer light pink. I might have to try this one on and see what it looks like and then decide. So I'll put it in the maybes. It is a very comfortable lipstick though. And then another old Wet n Wild that I'm not even going to swatch. This is what it looked like once upon a time. It's way too old now. Then I have a Revlon lip butter. I don't think they make these anymore. This is in the shade Pink Lemonade. And it's like, it's similar to the first lipstick, the first pink one, but a little bit more peachy. And it's actually sheerer. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Then I have an old Sephora lipstick right here. It's the color 06, and this is just their line of lipsticks. Wow, that's really shimmery. And very dry, and it wasn't dry when I bought it, so that means it's time for this one to go. Then we have this Color Concept lipstick. This is another one of those brands they sell at the drugstore around the holidays. That is actually really nice though, so I'm going to keep this one. Then I have a CoverGirl Flip Blast lipstick. One end's kind of pink and one end is kind of a berry, but I put it in the pinks. That's the one side. That's the other side. I've got things really similar to this, and frankly it's hard to store. That's why I never really used it that much, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Then I have a NYX matte lipstick. It's more of a coral than a true pink, and it's called Hippie Chic. And if I remember, these are actually pretty dry. It's not as dry as I remembered it being, so I think I'm gonna hang on to this. Here we have another Maybelline lipstick, a color Sensational. This one is called Glisten Up Pink. This looks like a deeper pink than I would normally wear. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this one, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Here we have just like a no-name lipstick that I probably got from the drugstore around the holidays. It's a pretty color though, I think I'll keep it. And I got this hot pink lipstick. It's from Claire's and I don't remember how it applies at all, but I like the color. See how bright that is? Fantastic. It's a little hard to work with, but I don't really see anything else in my collection this color, so I think I'm gonna keep it. Then I have a hot pink Jordana lipstick. It's not quite as bright as the Claire's one. I forgot to look if the Claire's one had a shade. I am so sorry. It's called XOXO. And the Jordana one I have is called Hot Pink. This one is actually drier than the Claire's one. I don't like how that feels. I'm gonna get rid of this one. And yet another no-name lipstick. This one's almost kind of berry. I don't know how it ended up in my pink section. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Then we have just the pink liquid lipsticks. We have a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I think this is in Tokyo. Yes, Tokyo. And I'm gonna hang on to this because I went to the store, I went to Ulta to get another one of these because I'm running low on it. And the color looked different. See here, it's like a baby pink. It looked more like a baby coral, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna have to try to swatch it somewhere and figure out if they actually changed the color or if I'm just crazy. But for now, I'm keeping this. Then we have the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks. I recently picked two of these up and I've only tried the other one on. But I didn't really like how it felt. This is the shade Loyalist. This might be from the nudes line. One is from the nudes and one is from the regular. I can't remember which one. And the colors are pretty. That's not the problem. They felt sticky even after they dried down, and I just found it very annoying. So I'm gonna hang on to it for now, experiment with it a little bit more, but I don't know how I feel about it. And then the last one is a Milani Amore Matte lipstick in Precious. I'm gonna put this one in the maybe section because it's a little darker pink than I would normally wear. Now we'll move on to the reds. This first one, I kind of already decided that I was gonna get rid of it. It's NYC Sheer Red, and I heard about this from Emily Noel years ago, but I just never reached for it. It's like too creamy and too dark a color for me to feel comfortable wearing. Like if it's gonna be cream, I want it to be lighter, and if it's gonna be this dark, I want it to be at least a little bit more matte. Got an old Wet n Wild red that needs to be tossed, but this is what it looked like. Then I've got like 4 unidentified reds. This first one is a Color Concept lipstick. It looks a similar color to sheer red. Oh, but it's not. It's kind of pink. I'm not going to hang on to it. I don't like every single red. Then we have this one. This is a no-name one for real. This one is very pink, even pinker than the last one, and it kind of pulls on the skin, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Here's a different no-name one. That one's actually pretty nice. I think I'm going to hang on to that one. And this last no-name one is deeper than the others. It's actually more like a berry. I'm going to get rid of this one. I think this is another Maybelline. Yes, it is. It's in Hooked on Pink, which is weird because it's in red packaging. I like that. I'm going to keep it. Then I have this mini Smashbox lipstick. The shade is Infrared and it says matte underneath. I don't know if that's part of the name or if that's how they organize their lipsticks, but it's a deeper red. You know what? I'm going to keep this one and get rid of the no-name red because this is almost the same color, but it's better. Then I've got my liquid lipsticks. I've got two reds from NYX. This is the darker one. It's called Monte Carlo. And I'm going to keep this. And I'm also going to keep the brighter red, which is called Amsterdam. That is like the perfect pinup red to me. Then I have this liquid lipstick from Wet n Wild, I believe. It's one of the Mega Last liquid lip colors. If I remember correctly, this one doesn't dry down like at all. It's more of a cream lipstick. I think I'll hang on to this for like Halloween and stuff, but I wouldn't normally wear a red that glossy. I'd be too afraid of it getting everywhere. Then I have two of these CoverGirl things. They're the two-step liquid lipstick things I used to have. This first one is in 507. I don't even remember what the formula is like of these. They came with like glossy lip balms that you were supposed to top them with. So I'm just gonna do a swatch of each of them. This one is 572. And I'll just give it a minute to dry and then we can see how they work out. Okay, these swatches are starting to get dry, like this end of the swatch is dry, and I can rub on it without pulling any color away, so I'm gonna hang on to these. Okay, while trying to take these swatches off, I discovered that the Wet n Wild one does dry down, and now I can't get it off. Okay, it took a lot of scrubbing, but I finally got those swatches off my hand. Now we're going to move into the purples, which besides nudes is probably my favorite category of lipsticks. I don't even know what I just started to say. This one is a Rimmel Moisture Renew in Berry Rose. It is berry. It's not really what I'm after, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Then I have a Blackheart Beauty lipstick in Melodrama. It looks like the lipstick actually smashed against the top, so that isn't good. It's a pretty color though, so I am gonna hang on to it. Then I have the Katy Kat matte lipstick from CoverGirl, and it's called Cosmo Kitty, I think. These are obviously supposed to be matte, but if I remember correctly, this isn't matte. It's matte-ish. But I like the color, so I'm going to keep it.